All right, D23 is going on right now. I'm not there. Wish I could be there. There's this little video I found. I'll leave a link in the description for it. I haven't watched it yet, but it's just everything that was revealed today. So I figured I'd take a look at it and judge it. Because why not?
Just kicked off in Anaheim, and while the big park's panel...
Why is Jared Leto there? What? We just started?
D23 has just kicked off
Why is Jared Leto there? Great start.
in Anaheim, and while the big park's panel is still to come, the show floor is already delivering some incredible reveals.
Imagineering Horizons. Nothing to do with the Horizons ride, by the way. They just wanted to call it that. I don't know, maybe they were like, oh, okay, well, we can be a little cheeky about it.
And it is by Disney's own work.
So this is the Cars land, right? That they've been talking about, hyping up forever. Piston Peak, is that what they're calling it? This is the expansion, I think, in Florida?
The largest Imagineering pavilion ever built for a D23 Expo. With the first previews, we've already gotten many special looks into so many of these, and while the big announcements remain a secret, there is a lot to go through. Let's start where the pavilion itself begins its story, with the Carousel of Progress. Walt Disney's original rotating theater is getting its first major update in decades, as Imagineering brings it to the 21st century. On display are two brand new costumes, one from the 1960s scene and one from the future scene, giving the first real indication of how the show's aesthetic is evolving, plus a newly designed attraction poster inspired by the original.
So, I don't have a lot to say about Carousel of Progress. I do love it. I love the song. I love the history behind it. I don't mind that they're putting Walt in there. I get it. It's old. It needs it needs something. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, like, this is an attraction. This is one of those attractions where it's like, I don't care for it. You can do whatever you want. Just don't get rid of it. You know, remodel it however you want.
Moving to the other side of the Magic Kingdom, two very different projects are represented. The biggest single model in the entire pavilion so far belongs to Piston Peak National Park, the Cars-themed expansion coming to Frontierland.
So is this the Beyond the Thunder Mountain, or is this in Thunder? This is in front of Thunder Mountain? Because aren't they doing the Villains Land behind Thunder? I'm tripping. This is what they filled in the fucking Tom Sawyer Island for, right? This is what they filled it in for?
We've had concept art and maps to theorize about it for a while now, but a physical model at this scale tells us something different.
Oh, let me take a look at this. So this is clearly like the kiddie ride. I guess it's supposed to be a reference in the third movie with the fucking truck driver lady. And I guess it's supposed to be a similar kind of like the Mater's Toe spin, Luigi's car, whatever. This looks like the same kind of concept behind that, which is whatever. They got a Lightning and McQueen and a Mater meet and greet in the top. I mean,
you can see how the land works, how the sightlines look, and how the two attractions fit together. We've known for a while that the two rides would serve two different purposes. The first would be more reminiscent of Radiator Springs Racers through this mountainous terrain, while the other would be a flat ride to better fill the...
So here's the thing with the Radiator Springs Racers. That is a good ride. It's probably the longest ride in that park every time I go. But what made that ride special is that it has references to the movies and sites and all that stuff that's related to the movie. Piston Peak. No one knows what the fuck Piston Peak is, right? This is like some deep lore cut shit. So like, what exactly are the sight lines? Food? All you're going to be seeing is mountains and trees. This is great for people that don't have mountains and trees where they live. But for anybody else, this is going to be whatever. I don't know. I'll be wrong.
This confirms that the latter will be similar to Cars 4 Rallye in Disney Adventure World, although placed in a much better themed area. We've also got...
It just doesn't fit in Frontier. It just doesn't make sense in Frontier. I mean, I guess if you had to pick one, that's the best you're going to get, but it doesn't make sense. I don't like it.
When it comes to the second land here, Disney hasn't showcased much about villains.
Yeah, we know that.
Except two models of trees that will be present there.
We don't really got much, but we got a couple trees for you guys. Take it or leave it, huh? There's some pretty spooky looking trees, don't you think? This is really all we got? That's all you got for the only land I kind of care about.
I expect a much more detailed look into it and its rides once the park panel concludes. However,
Yo, that's a pretty good looking tree though. It's got like an arc tree, you know? You go under it. I feel I don't want to say what I want to say.
Teasing over at Hollywood Studios, the Monstropolis section features a mood board filled with sketches and design renderings.
Is all you got for the Monstropolis world too? You got a couple characters? It's fucking, what is that? What is that painting on the wall? Is that a fucking beam? Is that a floor beam? What the fuck is this?
Showing
you got a floor beam after all this time?
The inspiration behind the land's different neighborhoods. However, what makes this display particularly fun are the painted models of monster-fied versions of familiar city creatures with a pigeon, a squirrel, and a rabbit, each reimagined as if they live in the world of Monsters, Inc. I was expecting Disney to bring back the model showing the insides of the coaster.
Yeah.
It's interesting this is all they showcased so far.
Hey, I'm not tripping.
Well, either way, when it comes to Animal Kingdom, the Tropical Americas display is one of the most important.
So this is the Dino Land area, right? Oh my god. This is only got for that too? It's like they showed everything off those few years ago and they were confident. They got a shit ton of backlash. And they're like, okay, we'll kind of take our time doing this. This isn't going to be done for 10 more years, especially the Villains Land. Don't even get me started on all these fucking lands. What's the point of this? What is the point of this?
3 distinct elements are shown. First, the Encanto ride takes center stage. Here with
what's center stage? There's a carpet center stage, bro. That's a fucking picture on the wall.
Animatronic figures that will become a part of it, including an amazing capybara figure. But most important are the ride vehicles, which might give us an idea of what the ride will be like. Well, first of all, they're absolutely gorgeous.
I guess. Those are nice.
Items from Casita. However, what I find most interesting is that they appear to be a trackless ride system, similar to Ratatouille.
We got a Remy situation. It's gonna be the same concept of a ride. They're just gonna try to make it a little bit better than the Remy one. That way, more people can go to this one. I get it. We're just gonna be zooming room to room. It's gonna be cute. I'm sure it'll be great. I'm not excited to wait in the line.
Disney to give us new details very soon regarding this major new ride coming to the 4th Walt Disney World Park. Close by is a new look at the beautifully detailed Mayan pyramid that will serve as the facade for the Indiana Jones retheme of Dinosaur, with the outside.
Do you not think that's weird to have an Encanto and then an Indiana Jones just fucking next neighbors? Like, that's a little weird to me. I like this redo. I think the California one looks a little bit better because that one's more discreet, but this one's just gonna be in your face. It's gonna look like a little temple.
Looking like this, I can't wait to see what Disney has in store for the actual ride. We also get to see a few of the sculpted animals that will be a part of the carousel in Tropical Americas. I think this land is truly shaping up to be an amazing addition to the park, and one that it desperately needed. Well, let's now leave.
You think Animal Kingdom needs a carousel? Animal Kingdom needs a carousel? Okay.
Disney World and go to the West Coast, where 3 projects for Disneyland are represented. The Coco attraction is a UQ rendering and a miniature replica of the statue.
Why are we getting this minuscule shit? What is this? What is this?
I expected more for this ride. Right. I guess other details will be provided after the presentation is done.
Maybe. That's all we can hope for. But, like, to start off, not a good start.
The Avatar destination in California Adventure gets confirmed, once again, after several rumors.
So, hot take. When I first worked at Disney, I worked in Animal Kingdom. I worked in Pandora, all the lands. I worked at Pandora towards the end of the time I was there. Wonderful addition. Wonderful park. Perfectly placed. And then you got this in Cali, in Disneyland. Disneyland of all places. And on top of that, the monorail goes right past it. Oh no, what are they thinking? It looks cool. I get it. It looks cool. It's not going to be big. This is going to be the main part of it. It's just eye candy for you to look at with probably just the Navi boat ride, which is the worst fucking ride. And you've got a fucking monorail going through it. That just ruins the immersion. What are we doing, Disney?
The first is very interesting as it includes the monorail passing by its side.
That's not good.
When it comes to the boat, it once again makes me think of Shanghai Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which uses a magnetic rail to control its speed, turns, and overall movement. adding a much more intimate and
Here's the thing I have with Imagineering too. Imagineering's getting really fucking lazy, aren't they? The past fucking like decade, right? They're like, oh yeah, we're smart, we're innovative, we do all these cool like contraptions. Look at our new animatronics. Look at our new kinetic fucking floor mats. Look at our new automatic lightsabers that kind of work sometimes, but we can only use them like once or twice with some professionally trained people. Oh, now look at our new trackless rides. We're so smart, we can make the track. But you can't theme for shit. You can't story tell for shit. What you was seeing the issue here?
immersive experience. I'm sure this ride will be one of a kind and leave guests breathless.
One of a kind, my ass. So Navi River exists. It's going to be a replica almost, probably similar. They're going to add, oh, here's our new updated Navi. That looks even better than the Florida one. Come on.
Finish off, there's the Avengers Campus expansion. The expansion model is on display alongside a ride vehicle maquette.
When did Avengers Campus open? Now we're getting the expansion? Come on, man.
For what is going to be one of the most technologically ambitious attractions Disney has ever built. If you haven't followed this project, this includes 2 rides. Stark Flight Lab puts guests in a 2-person pod that a robotic arm picks up and moves through a simulated flight experience, with Robert Downey Jr. reprising his role as Tony Stark.
How much do you think he got paid for that? I'm sure this ride's gonna be great. You can clearly see load outside. It's a building inside. You go through, it's probably going through screens. It's not gonna be a roller coaster as much as I want it to be. Maybe it is. I don't think it's gonna be. I'm sure you'll go fast, kind of like you're flying like Iron Man through screens. Is my thought process. But we'll see. And it's gonna be like a training camp. It's a flight lab, so it's not gonna be like you're fighting people. It's probably gonna be just like, oh, hey, look, welcome to our training session today. I'm gonna be Iron Man, your host. You know, it's gonna be that kind of shit. Which we'll see how it comes out.
And then there's the Avengers Infinity Defense, a massive new e-ticket attraction that will combine countless possibilities into just one ride, as characters from all over the Marvel Cinematic Universe come together to fight a new version of the iconic villain.
Again, you've announced this ride so many years ago. You still have no concept art? You have nothing to show? Come on, dude. What are we doing?
Thanos. I'm excited to see any new details and updates regarding this.
My theory on this ride, it's going to be similar to the Star Wars ride, Rise of the Resistance. I think it's going to be almost identical. Like it's just going to play out the same way. That's my thought. Write that down.
When it comes to the international parks, for Hong Kong Disneyland, Disney put a full physical model of the new Marvel-themed area on display, giving the...
How come the international parks get so much better shit than us? This looks so... Look how big that building is. They got a full fucking... I don't even know what the name of that the airplane is. But they got a whole fucking plane. And it looks so much... This looks like actually Avengers Campus. They got the shitty one and...
The clearest look yet at the Avengers Tower drop attraction and the surrounding Stark
It's a drop
Expo
attraction.
That will house it.
Oh, they get everything.
Confirmed that the ride uses a Tower of Terror style freefall system with Doctor Strange, Thor, Black Panther, and Spider-Man all featuring as riders.
What do we get? Shit.
Asgard visible in the background.
Okay.
I wonder if the 3 different shafts will each provide a different adventure.
Maybe.
The model really makes it
It's probably going to be, it's going to be like the Florida one. It's going to be randomized drops. It's literally what it is. They're all going to have their own random things, so it's fine.
Shanghai's new Spider-Man themed area receives a mention, but nothing new is showcased, which is interesting.
But like, how come they get a Spider-Man theme land? Do they like Spider-Man that much in Shanghai? I don't know, but I know we like him more here. So what is this? You'll give us an Encanto, but you won't give us Spider-Man.
2 projects are shown side by side. The Wreck-It Ralph attraction, where Imagineering will be expanding the world of Sugar Rush with new locations and created 12 original characters made exclusively for the ride, and the massive...
Is it a blaster ride? It's a blaster ride, kind of like Buzz Lightyear. Oh, so you'd be shooting like probably like these little green, probably just candies, right? Little sugary snacks. I ship it. It's probably gonna look phenomenal. But we don't get it. I'll never ride this.
Which gets a design model, a ride vehicle maquette, and a scale model of the attraction's new plaza icon. And the new design model confirms this is going to be a fundamentally different and significantly more thrilling attraction.
It looks so cool. Like, look at that concept art with the water in the front and that just symbol in the back. Oh my god, it knows it's slaying right now. That shit is fucking gonna kill. I'll never ride it though.
And that leaves us with Disneyland Paris. And Disney has put quite a bit of emphasis on this ride here with several models
Giving
to look
Splash
at.
Mountain vibes
First
right
of all,
now.
we have a black light study model, which is how Imagineers work on the visual language of a dark ride before committing to full construction. It looks incredible with a lot of set dressing in that iconic Lion King style.
So it's a boat ride, similar to Splash Mountain. Probably gonna have a drop at the end. And you just go in through tunnels and scenes with the characters on the side. This is what we're working with, but I'll never go on it.
With the distinctive Lion King design details we spotted on the scale model shown by Beth Clapperton. And then we have the beautiful Rafiki's tree as
Wow.
a physical scale model full of different details and paintings. This gives us
Imagineers, please, 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 please stop copying. It's like they can't come up with the original ideas anymore. It's like they can't do it. This is just the Animal Kingdom tree. All the characters, all the animals all around it. They're like, we can do that over here. Which, I mean, I get it. They don't have that. But like, this is the best we can do, guys. Really, is this the best we can do?
This display is a significant moment in the history of the project. The Lion King has been under construction for a while, the show building is rising fast, and yet Disney has shown almost nothing about what is actually happening inside. I expect several new details will be shared when it comes to the scenes, animatronics, and ride experience during the park's presentation.
This park's presentation, if Disney keeps building this up, this better be the best presentation I've ever seen in my life.
Well, the park's panel is still to come, and if this pavilion is any indication, there is considerably more to be revealed.
That looks so much better than what we get. How come the little they tore down the Monsters ride in Cali, aren't they? Oh my god, why can't we get this? This looks great, bro.
This is going to be a very big weekend.
I sure hope so. Kingdom Hearts tomorrow, though. Maybe tonight. Who knows? They might drop a trailer. Well, I guess we'll find out if I upload again. We gotta wait for the parks panel. I really didn't get anything. They showed nothing off today. Listen. I've reiterated myself a million times in previous videos, but the Imagineers, especially just like a general, not just the Imagineers, but just like the artists, the animators. You see these modern artists nowadays, and they're out in front of all their little modern computers, and none of them know how to draw. Well, I'm sure some of them do. Majority of them probably don't. They just know how to computer animate, and they just kind of stick with the Disney form. Like back, they don't even have drawings on their desk. You see the videos of these old animators, and they're having a great time. They're partying with their friends, and the movie is successful. And then they end up doing an interview like 10 years later talking about how Disney fucked them over. It's a reoccurring theme I've noticed here. I don't know. I know who's working there, and we will just have to find out at the parks panel tomorrow. So thank you guys.